All right, everybody, welcome back to Important AM. I'm important. And damn. Today, we're going to talk about, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be all over the place with this interview. I'm going to be all over the place with this gun review. I don't care what you call it. Here we go. The European Armory, EAA, Girsan, Regard MC. Don't know what MC stands for. We want to check and make sure this thing is unloaded. We got no mag in here. You see it just like I see it. We are clear. Let's go ahead and get this out the way too. This is a 2-for-1. I don't know that this is necessarily going to be a comparison video, but it will be to some degree. Kudos to you, Girsan. You gave us a plastic box here that we like, love, and enjoy. Inside, you'll get I don't think this came with that. It did not. You'll get a owner's manual. Aha! Put all your notes in the back. Good job. All right. There's nothing else really in here to speak of. You got a cleaning brush right here. You got your lock. You'll see this cutout looks like it came with optic. It did not. This is, I guess you can put a plate on it maybe, but it's, Again, I don't think I'm going to necessarily make this a comparison video. If you're looking at this Girsan, and certainly you've looked at the Beretta and you're thinking about getting something, whether it be a Beretta 92, just this, the traditional, or maybe a Beretta M9A1, something that's more comparable to this. But I'll tell you my philosophy, my train of thought. The first one that I bought was the Beretta 92. I saw it and I just wanted it. This is a classic, iconic gun, right? So I wanted it. Now, I hadn't shot it. I just wanted that, and that's kind of the collector I am. If I want it, I'm going to buy it. Most guns, if I get the opportunity, I like to shoot them before I buy it, but I can't say that I always do. So, I got this, I shot it, loved it. It felt, unlike any other firearm that I had before. Obviously this is not a striker fire gun or polymer and steel. No, it's all metal that we have here. So it's already going to give you a different feel. And then the way this thing absorbs that 9mm is fantastic. But more importantly, this gun is great. What purpose does it serve? Could you use it as self-defense? Yeah, but what's missing? For you folks who want to put a light or a laser on there, they make some grips that allow you to change these out and get you a laser and stuff like that, but nowhere to really mount you a light. And I know they got some other grips that, you snap on and then you get your rail. If you want to add that to it, maybe they work. I don't know. I can't co-sign it. That's just a little too much for me. Don't want to do it. I like having this just the way it is, being a classic Beretta and loving it, right? It serves that purpose for me to have in my collection. I love it. Maybe you said I need a bigger firearm, something I want to carry, or maybe this is supposed to be a home defense firearm. You like everything about the Beretta, the 92. You shot it. You know that recoil impulse is great. It absorbs a lot of it, being that it's a heftier firearm. And you say, man, I need a rail though. I want to put a light, I want to put a laser on it. EAA, Girsan Regard is your solution. It's got that on there, fits, and it works certainly. A couple of differences in this that you'll notice instantly. We've got finger grooves. All right. As you can see, Glock has gone back and forth. Do we want finger grooves? Do we not want finger grooves on firearms? It depends. You know me, man. I'm easy to get along with. I like it all. I will say though, that these finger grooves for me, and it's just, I guess I'm the average hand guy. Maybe that's what they base this stuff off of, people with average hands. It fits like a glove. It fits great. Fits wonderfully. On this particular firearm, I want the finger grooves. Is it worth anything? No. But these grips look cool as well. Now, of course, you can switch these out. Most people will because they're easy to switch out and get something that, you like, maybe even customize it a little bit. I think that would be cool. I'm not doing any of that, man. I'm going to keep with these right here, and they're just fine. These firearms, if you don't know anything about them, we're not going to go over all the specs, the finishes. I just want to talk about shooting them back to back and which one I would choose. Again, maybe this compares a little bit more to an M9A1 being that we've got the rail on it. I don't know. This is the Gen 2. If I'm not mistaken, they got a Gen 3, Gen 4. You can tell the differences on those instantly because they'll have serrations here at the front. They got some other stuff going on with them. Not an expert on them, but maybe I'll get one and then we'll see. You got to get used to the controls on this. If you're used to, again, just striker fire pistols, hammer fire, maybe. This is unique. Now, obviously, that's our safety, but it also drops our hammer. I don't carry this. I probably never will carry this, so it doesn't bother me. I will say, when I'm racking the slide back and the way I rack it back, I'm hitting this safety. There's a chance I could hit it and flip it down. Yeah, there's a chance. I would hear it and feel it, if my hammer dropped, chances are, and I would know that now I'm in double action mode. But whatever, I don't know. Train, you won't have a problem. Very light pull when you're shooting it. We got 5.4 on the first one. 414, 5.1. It feels about that. Let's do the Beretta. 5.15, 5.8, 5.12. They're about the same. And you'll find that to be true for a lot of things. I think most of these parts are interchangeable. They feel virtually the same when you're shooting them. The difference is splitting hairs. You're not going to care. I think maybe the recoil impulse on this felt a little more hollow. I don't even know how to describe it. That's the best way I can describe it. Just a slightly tad bit more hollow. Maybe just not as much as the chunk, but it's all smooth. It just felt, that chunk felt hollow. Okay. The reasons that I would say if you're looking to spend and you're looking to buy, I have both of them, and that's my final decision. But if there were only one, which one would I go with? Obviously, you're not one of the ones who say you just want a Beretta, because that would be the deciding factor, right? And you would just go with that. You're coming to me and you're saying, important, I got this money. Which one should I buy? I'm gonna go with the Girsan. Now let me tell you, we got the rail. We got the threaded barrel that came with it. I think that is enough of a deciding factor for me, knowing what I know. They shoot virtually the same, and you'll see some suppressed shooting from this Girsan. Absolute star. We got these two babies, EAA Girsan MC versus Beretta 92. We're gonna shoot 3 and 3. And we're going to do 3 out of the wannabe. Did about the same. All kind of in the X. I think I hit one of them is that. Okay, out of which one I can't remember. Even though I say I don't like those Beretta night sights, it looks like today at least I'm able to hit what I'm aiming at. I'll shoot one with the double action, and then I'll shoot one with the single. I like that. I actually. Okay. This is you. Okay. They're very similar. I released the double action on this Beretta a little bit better, had a little bit better grip, concentrating a little bit more. One more side by side. That is smooth. It's sudden. It's just there. By the time you realize the gun went off, anything happening with that recoil is done. The Beretta 92 felt a little more sudden. The EAA, the Girsan, felt a rounder, a wider recoil kind of feel. But they're virtually the same. I mean, they're the same gun, right? But it does have slightly different feel when you're shooting. But both are very, very nice. If you haven't shot one, you need to, and when you do, you'll want one. Regardless of if you like how they look, if you think they're old, you know, you've seen these forever, you'll want one because it shoots very uniquely. Smooth. Nice, big, heavy gun handling a 9mm. What more do you expect? We're going to shoot the EAA Girsan MC first. 850 feet per second. Threaded barrel comes with it. I really don't know what else you want me to say. You add the weight to that can on the front, and it's a dream to shoot, right? And I don't have suppressor sights. It's the standard sights. Okay. I was feeling myself on those last two. So we're gonna shoot the Girsan. We got 2 975s at the top, and then 3 850s at the bottom. So the first things you hear is 975 feet per second. The last 3 are going to be 850. Little splash. Little splash back on those, not too bad. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful package. These sights look different. You got 3-dot whites. And on our Beretta 92, we got this sight picture, okay? Hardest craft for me to shoot that, man. The sight picture confuses me. Don't really shoot well with these sights. Now, today, I made a liar out of myself and I shot it really well. But I think the reason was I actually shot the Girsan first. So I got the feel. I saw where to hold, and then I kind of got the feel of how the gun, should be pointed. And then I picked up the Beretta. I mimicked kind of the feel and how I was holding, and I got the same result. So that's how similar these firearms really are, Luckily I had one back to back, but generally if I take this firearm out and just want to shoot this, it shoots like butter, man. This right here is some of the smoothest action you will ever feel. You're going to love it. The sight picture, it confuses me. In fact, I need to change these sights on this one. But you also, on this particular model that I have, this Beretta 92, can't change the front sight out, right? So you're just stuck with that white dot. This one, you can. So you can change your front sight out on this one. Of course, you can change your rear as well. Just 3-dot white. You don't have any kind of night sights or anything like that on it. But this is, closer to what I'm used to, which is why I shoot it well. Could you get used to this? Absolutely. And somebody will tell me I'm crazy. They shoot theirs just fine. They shoot it the best, whatever. And obviously with suppressor, I want to get as much use out of them as I can. So it comes with a threaded barrel. It comes with our rail, and these sights are just better for me. Then you throw in the fact that, this is going to cost even hundreds less than this Beretta 92, just the plain old Jane Beretta 92. Now, if you start to say Beretta M9A1, then yeah, this is going to blow that out of the water. I'm not saying this is better, certainly, only time will tell. But from my experience so far, I feel extremely comfortable with this. Neither one of them gave me any hiccups, bobbles, failure to fire, any of that kind of stuff. I just shot the 975 and the 850 feet per second stuff just fine. If you're brand snob and all that kind of thing, you're going to go with the Beretta 92. But if you're just an average person, a realist, and somebody who just, wants something to work and wants to get good value for their money, I think this is just great value. Especially when you talk about giving me this threaded barrel to begin with, man. I really thank you. So Girsan, good work on the regard. Maybe we got to pick up the Gen 3 or 4 and see if it's any different. But I really like this. This is the star of the show. They take the exact same magazine, so that's also great. Magazine compatibility there. That's wonderful. Haven't done anything to either one of them. Not doing anything else to them. They're good looking firearms. I like the way they look as well. You got to get one of these in your collection. Don't be like that. Don't be one of those weird folks who only, got striker fire stuff. We got to expand, man. You don't know what you're missing. I'm happy you're here with us. I'm happy you're shooting. But yeah, let's diversify, man. Let's diversify. So I appreciate you taking the time. Like, share, subscribe to the net. Peace.